And so do we. Let's go pay some bills on the street 919 FM.
Want to furnish your home in style? Stylus Furniture makes this possible. Shop using our affordable layaway options to purchase any of our modern sectionals, dining, living room, or bedroom sets, and receive a dinner voucher for two at Atelier's Restaurant and Lounge. For further information, contact us at 652-2542, 652-2688, and 790-1202. You can also visit any of our branches located at 101 Cracknesh Village, Princestown, and 51 Rushwood Street in San Fernando. Stylus Furniture, for the style in you.
91.9 is counting down 91 days of Christmas. Yes, 91 days of Christmas. It's karaoke, prizes to be won, giveaways. It's the 91 days of Christmas on the street. 919 FM.
I could sing a good serenade. Oh, it's Christmas.
Tune into the Street 919 FM for Gospel in the Bone Ministry every Sunday from 7:05 a.m. to 8:55 a.m. for the program God's Last Warning Message. Hosea chapter 4 says, "Hear the word of the Lord, ye children of Israel, for the Lord hath a controversy with the inhabitants of the land, because there is no truth, nor mercy, nor knowledge of God in the land. By swearing and lying and killing and stealing and committing adultery, they break out, and blood toucheth blood." Remember, every Sunday from 7:05 a.m. to 8:55 a.m. for the program God's Last Warning Message with Gospel in the Bones Ministry, right here on the Street 919 FM.
Share the live. The Street 919 FM on Facebook and Instagram. Share the live. Iowa George on Instagram. Share the live. Iowa TV and Street TV on YouTube. Share the live. The Street 919 FM.
The views expressed are not necessarily the views of the management of the Street 919 FM.
Yo, this is your boy Ziggy Rankin, and right now you're listening to the Titans of Democracy. You don't know. Real talk.
pleasant good morning to each and everyone, and welcome to this edition of the Titans of Democracy. You're locked on to the Street 919 FM, and you know, at this time I give my morning greetings and I invite you to give yours. So let me thank the Heavenly Father for bringing me here safe, sound, and all together in one piece. Let me also say a pleasant good morning going out to my entire family. Good morning to the lovely Miss Sharon Felix and her entire family. Good morning to you, all our callers, all our listeners, to all our viewers online. For those of you that are always locked on with us, it's always a pleasure to have you guys right here on the inside with us. Let me also say good morning to my friends and family in Tobago. I had a great time. My stay was short, but nonetheless, I had a wonderful time. Let me also say good morning, Auntie Pat. Good morning. Thanks for your hospitality. Good morning to Mr. Mount St. George. Good morning, Mother. You know yourself. Hey, Mama Crosby. Good morning, guys. Good morning. So many names to call, so little time to do so. But nonetheless, I had a great time in Tobago. Let me say good morning going on to the management and staff of the Street 919 FM. Good morning to Mr. Iwer, George, and his entire family. Good morning to each and everyone. So at this time, I'm going to open up the lines to take your calls. You can call me at 342-0081 and 466-5391. So let me make sure I have this correct here. Caller, good morning. Hello. Where am I? Caller, good morning.
Good morning, Bruce.
Morning. How are you doing?
I am fine, well. Come back. This is Miss Pleasant right here. I'm not talking with Dominic, you know.
Oh, gosh.
Well, Bruce, nice to hear your voice. You have...
Bye-bye. Yes, nice. So I'm just getting, how should I say, accustomed to the new board and everything, you know? So. So you can call me up. Caller, good morning.
Yes, good morning to you, my brother. Welcome back home.
Yeah, man. Thank you.
Really enjoyed it to the fullest.
Yeah, man. Wonderful to be back too.
Right. Well, it's your morning to the Titans, morning to Trinbago. Morning to Sister Jenny, Sister Carol, Mr. Chance, Brian, our constituency group, Mr. Bartaria, that chat lady, Oi Mano, Mount St. George, Rowdy Jr., Mr. Call, lock on and listening, my brother. Time for me to get on as usual.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Blessings. Say my visit to 919 Tobago. Now, Sean, good morning, my brother. You have some business to talk about. Don't worry yourself. Caller, good morning.
Bruce, good morning to you, my Gary.
Morning, morning.
Welcome back. Good morning to you, Bruce.
Oui.
You had to pick up, but you know all of our turn. You know I've seen your boss, man. Bruce, oh, I stood. I was just walking. Bruce, I was pacing what, Bruce.
Yeah.
Bruce, all my turn, east, west, north, south. What about stuff? I was not in the Calabar Canal, but it's right. But Bruce, I got last night to say, it was really nice across the Tobago. Well, I know it was the first time you're across there, but Tobago is very nice place, you know, Bruce?
So true, so true.
And not that, obviously, the Tobagoan people always admire us and they treat us good. You know something, right? If I have a problem with something, to be honest, Tobago is very, very nice. Bruce, I love Tobago. Bruce. You feel as though Bruce has to take on Tobago every week, you know?
I and all.
It's very nice, but welcome back, my dear. I'll fall back in.
No problem. Take care. Caller, good morning. Morning. Yes. See if I can get some more volume on the telephone. Caller, good morning. Hello, good morning. Yes, morning.
Morning. Well, I'm out here from coming on you, you know, they fixed it.
Right.
Hello, good morning, welcome back. Miss you. But me and you, Bruce, one question. With the kid telling with the question they asked in my relationship program, you want to the kid?
Yeah.
How soon that will be for the children if they come in? The same coming close to Christmas and we need November.
I think it's closer to Christmas time.
We'll not do the calling, no, we'll have to keep calling the fire.
You know what, listen on and I'll give you the information. I'll get all the information and I'll put it out.
Okay, Bruce.
Right. You too, take care, no problem. Guys, hold a sec for me. I'll be right back. Let's try this one more time, see what's going on. Right, nice. So, caller, good morning.
Children, praise the Lord in Jesus' name. Blessed Trinity, one God most high. We need salvation, salvation for eternal praise. Give thanks to Jesus. Morning, Bruce.
Morning, Manu. How you doing?
Morning, Trinidad and Tobago. Just get up and say thanks to Jesus, because without him we wouldn't wake up this morning.
True.
So blessed Trinidad and Tobago. Morning to everybody. Morning, girlfriend. Good morning, Miss Jean. Hey, Gina, time to wake up. Yeah, morning, Miss Faizabad. Jenny and Carol, good morning to you. Jackie, Nurse Jackie, good morning. Yeah. Good morning to Miss Friday. Hey, Peacemaker, long time I give you a call out. Everybody, sometimes you forget. Tobago. But Bruce is Tobago must be feeling a little lighter now. Yeah, man. Mr. Monk St. George, good morning. Samaman, yeah, good morning to you. Mr. Chant Bataria, Rowley Jr., Brother Sterling, good morning. And to the lovely people of Bonnet Gardens and Mount Hope. Dr. Rowley, mash your X to board. I tell you, swing corner when you have to. Even though you have to just swing corner. We had a safety belt on. That is business. Supposed to be safe. So give thanks to Jesus and, look for the silver lining in that dark cloud. Love to everybody. Morning, Trinidad and Tobago. Love is the answer. Give somebody something and say nothing about it. God.
Yeah, man. Caller, good morning.
Brucey, I forget to tell my Prime Minister and his family good morning and also his cabinet. God blessing on them. But God first, and everything will be added on to Trinidad and Tobago. And Mr. What I forget him name, yes? Anyhow, God bless him. Okay, right.
Nice. Caller, good morning.
Good morning, Goose.
Morning.
Mr. Wolfwood here.
How you doing?
Welcome back.
Yeah,
Welcome back. We missed you. So I know that you had a good time in Tobago, of course. I want to go there sometime. But, I'd like to say good morning to you. Good morning to Dominic Romain. Good morning to Sharon Felix. Good morning to Iwer George. Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago. All the Titans listeners and viewers. Pleasant good morning. And I would just like to encourage, somebody, I was better over. Somebody said it earlier, our trust is to be in Jesus Christ. He's the one who wake us up this morning. He's the one that give us life. Right? He's the one that gives us the opportunity to serve him in spirit and in truth. Right, so I just want to encourage everybody this morning, Trinidad and Tobago, turn to Jesus. Turn to Jesus, let him be a Lord and personal Savior. And also, one more thing, I'd like to say good morning to my Prime Minister, Dr. Keith Christopher Rowley and his cabinet. Yes. And, may God bless our nation. May God bless each and every one of you this morning. Don't look to the left or to the right. Get into that relationship with Jesus Christ. Have a pleasant day, everyone.
Yeah, man. Bless. Three 4200814665391. Those are the numbers. Call me up. Caller, good morning.
Welcome back home, Mr. Bruce Wayne. Blessed
Thank you.
Oh, yes. Yes, thank the Lord for being the land of the living and bringing you in safely in his hands. Blessed love to Miss Sharon Felix and her family, Mr. Dominic and his family, Mr. Iwer George and his family. All strength always goes out to him, giving all what he deserves. Blessed love to my Prime Minister and his family and colleagues. You just hold on to that balance wheel, I always say. You hear? Man, I'm telling you, mash the brakes and keep going. Yes, only Lord have you there. Blessed love to my Titans family. Mano, blessed love to you. You leave me out this morning, Albacete. Yes, blessed love. I know we was thinking about Faizabad. Faizabad, good morning. Yes, blessed love to Shak Shak lady. Blessed love to Mother Tanapuna. Blessed love to Ivan G. Blessed love to each and everyone else, like Mr. Chance, Professor. You know I can't leave you out at all. Yes, all the rest of my Tantans, Battery and each and everyone, well, Junior and all, and Sawa and all. Yes, and my surroundings, Parsley Street, move up, become Chumakak Paradise Side. Blessed love to you all, and face the rising sun this morning. And boy, Charan, don't look back. I always telling you all, Satan on the loose, right? Be on the right guard and put your foot forward and do the best for your family in Jesus' name. Thank you, Mr. Bruce Wayne.
You're most welcome, my dear. So, guys, at this time, we're going to get into the papers so that when Sharon arrives, the fire can continue. It can start. Yes. So, headlines for today, Monday, the 7th of November, 2022, in the Express. Probe $38 million cost overrun. And who got $80 million CCTV contract? Munilal calls for independent inquiry into $63 million to repair PM's official residence in Tobago. So let's get inside and see what's taking place, right? Nice. Cutting off the trail. Residents of Indian Trail in Couva say they have grown increasingly desperate as a landslide along the main route now threatens to completely cut off the area from, hold on, going quickly, from its environs. Speaking to the Express in an interview last week, one resident who asked not to be named said that approximately 1 month ago, the landslide culminated in the collapse of over 50% of the roadway, limiting vehicular traffic in and out of the area. Gary shoots down Jacob's gun plan. Let's see if I can. Ooh, I can pay too small now. Okay, I see. Oh gosh, what's this? Right. Yes, let me see. Hold a sec for me. Nice. Former Police Commissioner Gary Griffith said yesterday that Acting Commissioner of Police McDonald Jacob is exhibiting an obsession with illegal firearms, whereas the police should... Hold on, we get in and see what he's saying. Right. The police should ramp up efforts to sweep the streets of illegal weapons. In a statement as political leader of the National Transformation Alliance, NTA, Griffith said over 400 people have been killed with illegal firearms this year, but Jacob continues his obsession with illegal firearms. Guys, forgive me if I don't quite understand that whole statement, huh? Drunk man stumbles onto roadway, killed by car. A Tobago landscaper died after he stumbled onto the pathway of an upcoming car in the vicinity of the Bonaccord Government Primary School yesterday morning. Crime rate explodes in La Romaine. After an evening out last Wednesday, a middle-aged businesswoman drove her car into the street of her residence in Bel-Air, La Romaine, and parked on the road outside her house. She was just footsteps away from her front gate and her door when a man emerged from the darkness and pointed a firearm at her. The next few minutes were filled with fear for the woman who was just trying to get into her home. Nunes Teixeira has done nothing for the party. Housing Minister Camille Robinson Regis has battered for her political leader, Prime Minister Dr. Keith Rowley saying his opponent in the party's upcoming internal elections, Karen Nunes Teixeira, has done nothing for the People's National Movement since leaving office. TNT gone mad pursuing pleasure. Since COVID, the country has gone mad with skimpy dressing parties like Jam Naked, we are now hyper-sexualized and believe we will find happiness through hedonism, maximizing pleasure. So said Archbishop Jason Gordon, who expressed concern that Trinidad and Tobago has drifted into perilously difficult waters. Taken by surprise. United National Congress UNC local government representatives have been taken by surprise by the announcement of a partial proclamation of the Miscellaneous Provisions Local Government Reform Bill 2020. This is according to Chairman of the Penal Debe Regional Corporation, Alan Sami, who said UNC councillors and aldermen have been kept in the dark about the whole process. PM gets COVID for third time. Gary, safety net system for FUL holders. Hines knocked for downplaying incident. Firearm fury. Gun down, leaving pregnant girlfriend behind. My brother was not suicidal. What really happened at Camp La Romaine? And these are the stories making way in the Express at this time as we head over to the Newsday. Angostura profits increased by 1.7%. Valencia man gunned down outside home. National Security Joint Select Committee meets November 9th. Augustine, permanent solution to bad rock landslides required. Orange Grove farmers plead for repair to Saltgate. Nunes Teixeira, PNN deserves better. NGO to women, call police before leaving turbulent space. Griffith, what about illegal guns? MSJ, property tax politics behind local government election delay. Jacob, no police post for Rose Hill. Handgun prices increase as more rifles enter Trinidad and Tobago. Port of Spain, Georgetown become sister cities. Kamla pleads with Rohan to fix landslips in Penal. Imbert slams UNC's political hypocrisy on tax amnesty. Hold a sec for me. So guys, hold on, I'll be right back.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago. I am here in the flesh. Oh, we're here in the only we have this new border, so I have to learn. I'm good. A crash course is going on here while, Lovely board. Oh, my God. Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago. Good morning to everyone listening to us this morning, wherever you are. I'm thanking you very much for logging on to the Titans of Democracy. Yes. So it's Monday morning, and Bruce was doing the papers, and of course I'm going to thank the Lord for waking up this morning in this land of the living. Yeah? So, don't worry, you'll find Bruce getting up a little bit because, remember, he's giving me this crash course. So I had to get it right. I still hear a little feedback. It's a little too right. Let me put on my headphones now. You're so don't want me. He's so want the thing to be so sexy. Right? So Trinidad and Tobago, I'm here. Good morning. All protocols observed. and I'm here in the flesh. Bruce, I missed you. Don't ever take 2 weeks again. Lord Father. But Dominic did human service. Dominic, good morning to you, my love. Good morning, Mr. Chance and everybody. Where are you? In the papers. You want the cordless? You want the mic? You want the, which is you?
That's supposed to be that one.
You sure?
Yeah, I think so.
Let me hear you.
Yes. No. Right. No one. Nice.
Oh, Papa, you. All your real sexy board and thing. Hey. But I still getting a little bit. Oh, go let me put on my headphones. I only talk to him now. Oh, God. I want my headphones on. Yeah. So, guys, today is a kind of bittersweet day for me, you know. It's a kind of bittersweet, but don't worry. To all of our listeners and callers, viewers, good morning. Remember, you can find us on Facebook, The Street 919 FM, or you can find us on YouTube, Iwer TV live broadcast. Get in and let's get the ball rolling. He have to give me my headphones. Oh God, don't say that now, man. Where it had to go? Jesus, Lord. Quite there.
Better you put on that one.
Which one? That big thing? Mercy. Wait. This big thing, this long time, big thing. Like you find I like it. I like this headphone.
You hear him?
Yes, but it's here like mice in my ears. All right, so Trinidad and Tobago, I'm here. We just, you know, the thing that's go when you have a new toy, what has happened? Yeah. So, where's my mouse? Good. Where you reach? Court policies?
Yeah.
Or Imbert Stam's UNC political
Yeah,
office?
just read that.
This one? Okay.
Yeah.
So we're continuing in the news day. Court, government's policy on importation of foreign used vehicles, not oppressive. COSAL supports Salvation Army's Christmas kettle campaign. Synonym, 12.3 kilometers of cable barriers repaired. Gypsy, mother of all carnivals, a grand festival in 2023. Augustine, THA must find funds for critical needed projects. What? You give a woman $400 and something $1,000 just so. And it didn't benefit Tobago in nowhere. Now we're saying THA must find funds for critical needed projects. Papa, yo. Robinson Regis, UNC 3rd Street claims storm in a teacup. Judicial error cost state $200,000. Soldier charged with double murder in Pennywise heist. I thought. Woo, Papa. And those are the stories in the news day for today. So I had to help Bruce here. I want to talk about this, you know. NGO to women call police before leaving turbulent space. We would deal with that when we come back. Right. Let me help our Bruce here.
Scroll on. Right, nice. So, headlines in The Guardian. Rebuild TNT's value system. Archbishop wants a ground-up approach to crime fight. Let's rebuild TNT's value system.
Well, how we will do that? We had to come up with a plan seriously.
I don't know. After gunplay by warring gang incident, Rose Hill pupils not eager to return to school. Independent expert to probe Ventia Credit Union CEO. 2 killed in Valencia gun violence. Woman saved by brother after setting self ablaze.
Jesus.
Orange Grove farmers seek flood relief. PNM lacks the leaders it deserves.
Look,
This is
Karen. Oh God, Karen Teixeira. Lord help you, you know.
my glasses.
What is wrong with this woman? And rightfully, where were you all these years when we were rebuilding?
This is it.
How can you come now to say it lacks the leaders it deserve?
As far as I concern you collect, and you bust
And you
out.
bust it and go. And exactly that, you know, you collect, you and your friends and maybe family, or I don't know, it's alleged, I'm just saying. And you disappeared. You never look back at P&M to ask what help and support they needed. Look, Bruce, move on before I get in trouble this morning.
Presbyterian moderator urges adults, be good examples to your children. Haynes, government ceding communities to gangs. Okay.
What you talking about?
I have no idea.
Look, go ahead for my pizza.
CADV, wary of gun usage in domestic violence incidents. Cops hunt woman setting up robberies via Facebook. Papa, yo.
You know, I continue to warn people. You see me and this buying thing over Facebook. I have a little I have a phobia with that.
Sharon, I will buy something over Facebook, you know? You will meet me in the police station.
Yes, I agree with that.
That's where you go meet me.
When
the police ask me,
agree.
come and say, sir, what you doing in the... somebody from Facebook, I go down buy something, and so we had to meet here.
Yes, I totally agree with you.
Yeah. Dominicans go to the polls December 6. Nunes Teixeira, this is no time for mudslinging.
What? I drink a Lucasade just now. I should have taken a little punching in that, you know.
She don't want nobody say what they have to say, but...
You don't want no mudslinging, but you mudslinging.
Yeah, of course.
All you're good, you know.
Top cop commends detectives over recent arrests of several murder suspects. IWRN to woman, notify cops before leaving stormy relationship. I don't understand.
Bruce, go ahead for me, please. Go ahead.
No early Christmas for thief caught with stolen items. Diabetes placing huge economic burden on TNT. And these are the stories that are making way in The Guardian at this time.
You could do some changes or you have to turn it around.
Yeah, I don't know. As they say, come to me.
Let me say good morning to all our listeners or viewers. I'm not seeing on numbers. Oh, okay, see it here. So come on, guys, on YouTube. You can find us on Iwer TV, live broadcast on the Street 919 FM, or on Facebook, the Street 919 FM Facebook page. Trinidad and Tobago. You know, sometimes it's come with heat and fire to really come and get on. But sometimes I had to pull back for many reasons. I have so many things to say this morning. So many. What is this? How you look so funny? I want to tell Gary, stop talking. Your downfall in life is that you talk too much. You need to hush a little bit. Oh, Lord.
I want to know what is that.
Yeah, my phone. You need to hush a little bit. Let me just explain to Trinidad and Tobago why I'm saying what I'm saying. And this is going to go in a direction maybe some people wouldn't like what I have to say this morning. You tried, this is how it looked to me, to stop Trinidad and Tobago and the world by extension, to find out exactly the findings of the FUL and to report to this nation. Why? That's one question I have to ask. Then secondly, Trinidad and Tobago. How did a man get a license and he could have 2 firearms? But yet every single time there is something where guns and anything comes up, we have a lot of talk going on. Trinidad and Tobago, we in a place, sorry to say, we need real prayers in this place, you know. I don't want to dwell on Gary too much this morning, because I don't want to give him any life. You were there. What did you do? What did you put in place? Where's the information for me to see? But the countdown is on. And when I come back, we're going to continue the discussion. Because today is a bittersweet day for me. That young lady that got gunned down by her estranged husband, there are people that I know, there's somebody I know very well. And let me send condolences to the family, especially her mother, Marva Bostic. Marva was part of the Women's League. Marva was a counselor. This child is somebody we know, seeing very, very pleasant young lady. But let me tell Trinidad and Tobago something, and you see, we women, we had to start to do things a little different and be careful. Because apparently, the air, something going on. You could hit your wife 8 shots and still have another pistol in your possession, in your waist, and then kill yourself. What is the reason? How can you do something like that? What could lead you to do something like that? We are not here in this lifetime or in this world as anyone's treasure. I ain't own you and you ain't own me. Why we feel that as soon as you can't control, it's to mash it up, get rid of it. Why we feel so? I'm reading the article. Look. Lord Father, what I want to say, you know my mouth. But we go into the break. We have the ads to play. And we'll be back. Don't shift your dial. It is getting ridiculous now. And then you have a past commissioner of police only talking a set of gobar. You want to tell the acting commissioner of police now what to do. You was there. You didn't want nobody tell you nothing. What did you put in place? What you leave? But you have voice to talk now. Well, you're good, yes. Go and join your political party and get up and running and leave the police service for police to deal with now. We'll be back. Don't shift your dial.
You've got bills to pay, and so do we. Let's go pay some bills on the street 919 FM.
Tune in to the Street 919 FM for the program The Final Hour with Pastor Valentine Garcia Jr. and his wife Nikki Garcia for the Bible study every Thursday from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. Mark chapter 16 verse 15 says, "Go into all the world and preach this gospel for every creature, for I am not ashamed of the gospel of Christ, for it is the power of God unto salvation."
Turn your lights down low and listen to the Master's radio. Get in touch with God. Turn your radio on.
You are invited to join Pastors Morris and Agnes Johnson of the Church of the Firstborn Assembly Miracle Center, located at number 399 Eastern Main Road, Waiko in Sangre Grande, for the Old Time Gospel Hour Family Radio Ministry every Sunday from 1 p.m. to 6 p.m., to the Children's Hour Worship Ministry of the Word and the Family Forum every Tuesday from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m., The Law and You, and every Friday evening from 9 p.m. to 5 a.m. All Night Prayer Live, designed with you in mind. This program deals with today's issues from a biblical perspective. You will also be given the opportunity to call in and interact with us. Micah 6:8 says, "He hath showed thee, O man, what is good, and what doeth the Lord require of thee, but to do justly and to love mercy and walk humbly with thy God." Your financial support through the First Citizens Bank will be greatly appreciated. Account number 795222. For further information, call 753-1113 or email us at church668hope@gmail.com.
Want to furnish your home in style? Stylish Furniture Mixed is possible. Shop using our affordable layaway options to purchase any of our modern sectionals, dining, living room, or bedroom sets, and receive a dinner voucher for two at Atelier's Restaurant and Lounge. For further information, contact us at 652-2542, 652-2688, and 790-1202. You can also visit any of our branches located at 101 Cracknesh Village, Princestown, and 51 Rushwood Street in San Fernando. Stylish Furniture, for the style in you.
91.9 is counting down 91 days of Christmas. Yes, 91 days of Christmas. It's karaoke, prizes to be won, giveaways. It's the 91 days of Christmas on the street. 919 FM.
I could sing a good serenade. Oh, it's Christmas.
Tune into the street 91.9 FM
every Sunday from 10:05 a.m. to 11 a.m.
for the Repairing of the Breach radio program with me, Bishop Showin Al Thomas.
The scripture says, "And they that shall be of thee shall build the old waste places.
Thou shalt raise up the foundation of many generations, and thou shalt be called the repairers of the breach, the restorers of the paths to dwell in."
Don't miss it. Repairing the Breach radio program with Bishop Showin R. Thomas on the street 919 FM every Sunday from 10:05 a.m. to 11 a.m. Tune in to the Street 919 FM every Friday from 9:15 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. with Kingdom Health Services, situated at number 125 Eastern Main Road in Tunapuna, for the program Health and Healing, merging the old with the new with Mr. Brent Diet. For more information, call 318-7471 or 484-0141 or 360-4100. It's all about Kingdom Health Services on the street 919 FM.
every Friday. It's all about Fire Mood Soca Fridays with MC Duke and Selector Kochi from 6 straight to 9 p.m. blazing all the latest and past soca hits. So remember, make it a line, make it a day, rock and come in, you know. It's all about Fire Mood Soca Fridays on the Street 919 FM. You don't know.
Join Pastor Kelvin Heinerine and friends for The Way, The Truth, The Life Radio Ministry, a Church of God ministry, live on the Street 919 FM from 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. This and every Sunday on the Street 919 FM. Jesus said, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No man cometh to the Father except through me. John chapter 14, verse 6. For further information, contact 686-3845, 349-5178, or 342-7303.
Share the live. Share the live. The Street 919 FM on Facebook and Instagram. Share the live. Iowa George on Instagram. Share the live. Iowa TV and Street TV on YouTube. Share the live. The Street 919 FM.
Yo, this is your boy Ziggy Rankin, and right now you're listening to the Titans of Democracy. You don't know. Real talk.
All right, so Trinidad and Tobago, we are back. And again, I want to thank all of you for logging on our Facebook and YouTube channel. Click 2. Right. Oh, Lord. Right. I learned anything. It's nice. Yes, Trinidad and Tobago on the World by Extension listening. I hope Tobago you're on. Good morning to Mr. Archer, Mrs. Rowley, Mrs. Crosby. Good morning to all our Tobago listeners. Mason Hall, Mount St. George, Mariah. Good morning, everybody. Oh, the whole of Tobago. Good morning to everybody. So, Trinidad and Tobago. You know, somebody just sent me a clip. But if it didn't have all that obscene language, I would have really put it up for you to see. Now, I could put it in. You would see the emotion, you wouldn't hear. But something wrong. Let me say this. A woman's weapon is her mouth. A woman's weapon is her mouth. And some of us, and some of you men, are very bold, advantageous, and deceitful. Y'all know you'll be doing all kind of thing outside here. And the very minute you're caught, and the woman decides, vice versa, decides to change on you, give you back your same medication, you can't take it. And I'm talking about the video that was sent. I can't show all of that. It had too much Sharon language. Cuss like that. All you care, if you can't do it together, separate. Stay by yourself. But we want to be controlled. We want to be obsessed. That's what we want to do. January, you know. What we in? November. January to November. Tell me what can tell you or make you feel that it's okay to go and take up a person's life, but you're smart. You take your own one time. And let me say to the person who would have rendered help by taking rushing the young lady to the hospital. Boy, thank you very much. We still have good Samaritans in this country. And we have a lot of people undergoing domestic violence in this Trinidad and Tobago. In the world by extension. Lot of that going on. And it have no intention to stop. Because they figure, you know, a woman and a, you know, to have women that's, yes, nice girl, you know, nice, aspiring, professional. The girl just come, call to the bar and all of that. I don't understand that. But if I say what I come to say, and if I say what I want to say, people will hate me. They're going to hate me. Ladies, sometimes we just see the writing early and afraid to take a eraser and rub it off. Okay. I know it have out there a lot of women who are going through domestic violence and afraid to talk. They're afraid to seek help because they don't know where to go. Sometimes when you go you leave to go back to your family, they're telling you, boy, we have no space for you. You have to go back home. Going back right to the same issues that you would have tried to run away from. I don't know what to say this morning, you know. Keisha Bostic, teacher and lawyer, was shot outside her home on Drayton Street, San Fernando, by her husband, Shamsad Mohammed, on Friday morning. The International Women's Resource Network is appealing to women to call the police before exiting a turbulent relationship, particularly if the new space is known to the perpetrator. This appeal comes after the murder of teacher attorney Keisha Bostic by her estranged husband, Shamsad Mohammed, in San Fernando on Friday. Mohammed then killed himself. In a statement on Sunday, IWRN said, there has been sufficient evidence in the past which shows that men have extreme difficulty in accepting rejection. Even if they appear to be calm about the situation, deep within they feel, how should I say to that? I want to tell you how they just feel. Like you cut off some of the body parts. That's how they feel. The IWRN appeal to women who are either victims of abuse and or estranged relationships to remove feelings of shame and dismay from their situation, which is true. Sometimes you're feeling shame to go back to your family home, whether it be a parent's home. Sometimes you're feeling, I don't know, like I can't do it. I can't do this by myself. All you could do it. Take it from me.
Take it from me.
Take it from us. You can do it. They were advised to instead share pertinent details with individuals who can render some type of support and assistance. The IWRN said being quiet after separation does not mean acceptance even over a prolonged period. Whilst we are depending on the police to protect and serve as citizens, we are duty-bound to be continuously vigilant and act responsibly, particularly if the situation is or was fueled with turbulence. In this situation, I don't think that anybody would have known. And it was well thought out because you ain't come with no vehicle that nobody know. So nobody ain't looking for you in this strange vehicle. So it was like catching in the dark. The group also said more needs to be done to help men to understand that rejection does not mean the end of the world. The IWRN said this should be used as an opportunity to reflect and reach out for the appropriate assistance to rebound.
The first...
I hear you.
Hear me now?
Yeah.
The first order of business is people wanting to come forward on both ends. That is the first thing. To get people to want to come forward to say, here, what's going on? I am in an abusive relationship, or I have been abusing my spouse, is to get people that want the help first and foremost.
True. So true.
Because we could put everything out there to assist, everything. Put persons in place for when you come, they're ready to help. They're ready to get in there with you and cipher out what's going on.
And it will even be worse if you have children.
Well, that's the next thing.
Remember, you going into family's space and you have children, they start as the children start to make noise. Or they're only running up and down, they're jumping on me thing. Oh God, they break that. And like me, so I could get on. So. But
I don't know. You see, according to you, who would have known that this would have been the end result?
Let me tell you something, and I'm not prepared to share the pictures. They were sent to me. I am not prepared to share. I am saying he went there knowing exactly what he went to do.
Which is almost always the case, eh?
Yeah. There were no ifs, ands, or buts that I just went to frighten. Where you went with 2 guns? I really wanted, let's open the lines. Let's talk about this morning. Numbers to call, 342-0081, 466-5391. I am not at home. So these are the 2 numbers. So you need to call the 2 numbers. We could take WhatsApp voice.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah?
Just push it up.
Oh,
No, take it. Just push it up.
Oh, sorry, Papa, you. Right. Caller, good morning.
Sharon Felix.
Good morning, Mommy.
Good morning to you, and good morning to Bruce again.
Morning.
Sharon, Gary Griffith should have been last person to speak about firearms. You hear?
That's why I say what I say before.
Marva, my darling, good morning to you. Joel and Spencer, all good morning, because that's our family, and that's my very good friend. Sharon has known this young lady every time we have anything with the DNA, you see her with her mother.
Yes.
Right? Honest, I was really moved when I got the message, actually, I listened with a cousin or Joel, and that's my very good friend also, too, right? Sharon, what did you tell me? How much gun this man had? Eh? How much gun? Sharon, I don't even think it's 2 gun. I think it is alleged, I think it's about 5 he had. You know what I'm telling you about?
How we get 5? Listen.
He went in his store. He went in his store on Charlotte Street and purchased it. Right?
Read this.
It's on Charlotte Street store. You could have gone in any of the Chinese stores and purchased it, because you can't go. You hear what telling you about, because I don't know what nonsense that you tell me this gentleman had this amount of weapon and then he was a businessman, a contractor. You know what I'm telling you about? Gary, you should have been first to speak about guns.
Mommy, hold on. Mommy.
Yes, Sharon, I'm listening to you.
$75,000. Where's that, boy?
Where's that?
75,000. Divided by 5.
Right, yes. He should be the worst, you understand me? That is why he want to go at the Prime Minister and the Attorney General, you understand me? He want to cross-examine everything, you understand me? You don't want him to stop white-collar crime. Right? You don't want him to stop that I'm telling you about. He should be the worst. And Mr. Munilal, let me tell you something. You and understand. I want to say this more, all the 2 stink and dirty. You know what I'm talking about? Any resident in Tobago or Trinidad and Tobago where the Prime Minister has to stay, it is not his personal residence. You want to talk about how much 63 million the Prime Minister resident in Tobago. You hear what I'm telling you about that? Oh, yeah, I want in Trinidad, I want to do in Tobago. Money, all you better always think that dirty for you to know. Why you only doing that? Why you only wanting to know all your way? You understand me? Nothing the man do that all the Prime Minister trying to be gone. And not even he. I want to tell you something. Keith Christopher Rowley, my member of Parliament for the Gomaton West and our representative, don't have to steal absolutely a cent from Trinidad and Tobago to put in his pocket. You hear Munilal? Take what I'm telling you about Sharon. It's a good thing. Dr. Rowley is a strong person. You know what I'm telling you? It's a good thing, a good thing. You should have the last to talk about guns. Sharon and Bruce, I'll call back in.
Thank you very much. Caller, good morning.
Good morning, Sharon. Morning, Bruce.
Morning. You have to talk to me louder, I ain't hearing you.
Hi, morning, everybody.
Right.
Morning.
Being a young man, I can tell you, it's not the... Now, I don't condone domestic violence. I don't condone shooting or doing women anything. But here I want with most of us men. It's not the rejection. You know. You feel the backlash from your friends is what they can take. That was the city backlash from your friends and them is that what they can take. And that all have to do with more or less pride. I ain't saying that it's a good thing, I think it's right, but that is for me, because I see that many times, that has led men to do all kind of stubbornness. They can't take the fair and laugh at them.
Yeah, but caller, you can't take your friend laughing at you. Well, then do the right thing. Because if you're doing something that not matching up to how I feeling, and you're not treating me right, I mean, if you just get married January, and I had to leave you and go back home to my parents, it tells you something wrong. But I thought they say the man is a contractor and a businessman.
I don't know.
And if he's not that, how we get 5? How the man was in possession of 5 guns? 5? So he could just sit here, any, mini, miny, mo, and take up anyone and go?
No, the problem is you have 5 guns, right? So every firearm have it's among the ammunition. So how much ammunition he really have?
Oh Lord Jesus!
Because every firearm have its ammunition. The amount of ammunition you have for the firearm. So all that he have in one house. How much ammunition he have in that one house? Well, he had it in that one house. And how much more like he out there? And this man have the audacity to come on and talk. I don't know why he was not, you know.
Thank you very much.
And I'll do that. That's what I see. And so, as for Mr. Mulal, I don't know why he does stop talking, you know. Just now, I don't know why. I really don't know why he does stop talking, because I
look the mother there.
What is the logic? What is your logic? You're supposed to nothing. You don't. You're trying to play poker with people's life. You can still in Parliament everything, but you don't want to talk out here. Something wrong with those, you know, Sean. Have a good day.
Thank you very much.
Morning.
Good morning, Mano.
Morning, Sharon.
How are you?
Anyway, Bruce come back for you in the key. Yeah, in the key. And you meeting according to my partner, you meeting new equipment.
Yeah, new equipment, boy.
Yeah, always sounding clear, nice, always sounding like Vanish Clear.
Aye.
Yeah. But Sharon, when Dr. Rowley talk about know who you can in a bedroom, everybody quarrel and vex. Well, we go tell you what to do and all kind of thing. The man know he's talking about. If you with somebody, it's not a year yet you're married. And bacchanal like that, something, according to Chinese, something wrong. Because you're married less than a year, and all that happening. So you didn't know the man before, you didn't know the woman before, you didn't know they couldn't come.
I would not say
before.
Mano, I will not say that. I will not go down that road. I wouldn't say that. Let me tell you something. Sometimes you meet people, and that first impression that you get, and it stays for a while. You can't tell, you know. But the good part about it is she realized and she left.
So, well, I don't know. I will take a little time, but for me, that's what I say. Everybody think differently. You meet up with somebody, know their mother, know their father, know that be the dog, know that be the cat, know everything before them before you get and jump together with them. And Mr. Shera, rock so. Nobody know where you was. According to them, you carry your mother, and according to people, you carry your mother and your sister and everybody and take out all your money.
Oh, God.
And you want to hide.
All
or
right.
you want to come to run PNM.
Mano, have a good day.
Rock so, girl. We don't want you.
Woo! All right, Mano, thanks.
Party Street. Morning.
Morning, Mano, thanks. Oh, good. All is real PNM, I tell truth, you know. Don't interfere. Caller, good morning.
Sharon Phillips.
Yes.
She must be because you was owing the whole world.
Oh, God, hush your mouth. I was not going to say that.
You was owing the whole world. The last thing you want is damn you was to the market, you was owing the whole world. You understand me? How much you could have do again? Sharon, look, I gone, eh?
Boy. So you take me for a ticket? A bank ticket? That's what you take me for? Caller, good morning.
Good morning to you, Miss Felix. Welcome back.
Good morning, Brian. How are
Sounds
you?
a lot better.
Thank you very much.
Morning, Bruce.
Brucey.
Good back as well after 2 weeks hiatus.
Yeah.
You're back in the chair with new broom.
With new kit, according to the thing, new equipment.
Yeah. Very good. Miss Felix, and good morning to you listeners, callers, and viewers of 91.9. Miss Felix, let me tell you this. When I ask you about anything in Barrackpore, murder, thief, anything, robbery, anything, nothing.
Mm-hmm.
But this fella had, what they said was really 4 FULs, right? And one of them was inclusive of a shotgun, right? So you leave Barrackpore, according to what your mother say. He was helpful in the village, you have business down there, you have a little bakery, whatever. Okay, fine. And you come up the road, reach up 6:30 because you know this lady has to go 5 down Point Fortin to go and teach. So you know she has to leave early. So you come up the road with 2 guns. You didn't come to talk. You didn't come to beg. You didn't come to reason. You came with one thing in mind. End of life. Now, I want to ask this question. I would like to know if when those licenses were issued to him and for what reason.
I and all want to know.
I understand. I would love to know the year and who is the commissioner's, which commissioner's signature is on that. Because you have a former commissioner of police walking around this country balling, I am 100% certain that none of the guns I issued, which is between 5,000 and 6,000 in the 3 years he was there, that none of those guns kill anybody. He's so sure, he's certain.
Yes, press.
You understand?
Press.
So I really don't understand what it is he talking about, because he has no empirical evidence of that. Right? And it's a crying shame that this Prime Minister spoke once and said, women, be careful. He didn't say that don't have anybody. He didn't say anything like that. He just said, be careful who you bring in your room. And everybody going off on that. I wonder what they're saying today. But they say it makes them happy because everybody doing a count. You understand? Nobody has any solution whatsoever. Right? You're also questioning the house in Tobago. That house is the Prime Minister's residence. It is not Dr. Rowley's residence. So any Prime Minister after Dr. Rowley can go there. You're questioning that too? But you see, that's how much they love Tobago.
Brian, remember, they had to do all of that. You see a heliport anyway by the diplomatic center.
You understand?
You see it in Tobago. Eh?
And how much money spending?
You see Dr. Rowley trying to buy out the neighbor next door to him because so much activity is going on. And they don't want nobody to know next door. You see Dr. Rowley doing them kind of thing?
When she carried her grandson Brazil, she used her money or she used government money? My money and your money. Who money she used? You could say? All of these stupidity I have to be listening to from these people who have absolutely nothing to contribute. No support for any bill. That is why all these guns outside there. And it's more than 2 a day now. The news this morning had at least 4. You understand?
You have this one man have 5.
You understand? They don't care.
And you know, somebody said that thing and telling me, what is 75,000? They tell me divide that by 5. Look me here, but all you don't put me in no trouble this morning.
You understand? So
Lord Father.
There's no care. Right? How many people getting killed every single day and listen to the news by the gun? How many people? Thank you very much.
Thank you, my darling. Well, guys, I think we have a segment coming up in the next minute and some seconds. So I can take one more call. Yeah, seeing a Tobago call. Caller, good morning.
Good morning, Sharon.
Good morning, Miss Crosby.
Yes, glad to hear your voice.
Yes, thank you, darling.
Yes. Dominic, where you are, and there's a gentleman sitting next to you. What is his name again?
Oh, foreigner, Bruce Wayne.
Bruce, Bruce there?
Yeah, the foreigner.
Good morning, Bruce.
Morning.
Yes, nice seeing and hearing you, you know. Sharon,
yes.
I had some other things to talk, but I wouldn't talk it because your program is concerning this lady. But what I'll advise, you know, some of us, when we have a problem, if you can go to the health center, because when I say the health center, you don't have to pay money. Or if you want to go to a doctor and ask them to tell you about, or your village nurse or whoever, if they could recommend or tell you where they could find a psychologist or a psychiatrist, and go to the office and have a talk with the person, and they would advise you. Okay? And in the meantime, while you're in the house, you live like if you're renting from Miss Mary or Miss Jack or somebody. Have no quarrel, say nothing. You're renting, and that's your other tenant. And you must say and do things to satisfy yourself, console yourself, and so forth. But when you go, you know, and he'll give you advice.
Miss Crosby, I have to cut you. We have 2 seconds. We'll be back, guys. Don't shift your dial.
Okay, then. All right, then. Well, okay, nice.
This is your Soca Parang Fever of today, sponsored by Royal Castle.
Our culture, our taste.
Okay, Rudolph, make her right. Then, hold on. Mrs. Claus sent a WhatsApp. The elves are hungry. Pick up a Royal Castle Queen bucket, a King bucket, some royal wings, a family meal, a few combos, some extra delicious coleslaw, crinkle-cut fries, potato salad, and a snack box for yourself. Oh, and don't forget that delicious honey mustard sauce. It's really lashing. Okay, Rudolph, let's get that delicious local Trini flavor. Royal Castle, here we come. Royal Castle is the local something that makes it all taste better. Happy holidays from Royal Castle.
Neighbor Mildred, she come over early, say time to have the fete. Please don't say I'm greedy, but I ain't fool yet. My husband gone by his mother and left me in a jam. Look my belly and my hand, neighbor give me piece of ham. Neighbor, oh yo yo, bring out the ham. Neighbor, ay 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 ay, bring out the ham. Neighbor, oi oi oi, bring out the ham. Neighbor, ay 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 ay, bring out the ham. All I want to do is eat. Bring out the ham. I don't want to know what I meat. Bring out the ham. When I taste good so Rufus. Bring out the ham. Is then I just feel it's Christmas. Bring out the ham. Neighbor, oi oi oi, bring out the ham. Neighbor, ay try to hide the meat. So rest it on the table, let the neighbor get to eat. We fetting all day and it's for all night. A little piece of ham bone to make the stomach right. My husband gone by his mother and left me in a jam. Look me belly in my hand, give me piece of ham. Neighbor, oh, yo, yo, bring out the ham. Neighbor, ay, 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 bring out the ham. Neighbor, oi, 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 bring out the ham. Neighbor, ay, 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 bring out the ham. All I want to do is eat. Bring out the ham. I don't want no other meat. Bring out the ham. When I taste good so robust. Bring out the ham. It's then I just feel it's Christmas. Bring out the ham. Neighbor, oi, 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 bring out the ham. Neighbor, ay, 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 bring out the ham. Neighbor, oi, 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 bring out the ham. Neighbor, ay, 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 bring out the ham. All I want to do is eat. Bring out the ham. I don't want no other meat. Bring out the ham. When I taste good so Rufus. Bring out the ham. Is then I just feel it's Christmas. Bring out the ham. Neighbor, oi, 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 bring out the ham. Neighbor, ay, 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 bring out the ham. Neighbor, oi, 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 bring out the ham. Neighbor, ay, 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 bring out the ham. Christmas time is trouble if you try to hide the meat. So rest it on the table, let the neighbor get to eat. We fetting all day and it's for all night. A little piece of ham bone to make the stomach right. My husband gone by his mother and left me in a jam. Look me belly in my hand, give me piece of ham. Neighbor, oi, 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 bring out the ham. Neighbor, ay, 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 bring out the ham. Neighbor, oi, 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 bring out the ham. Neighbor, ay, 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 bring out the ham. All I want to do is eat. Bring out the ham. I don't want no other meat. Bring out the ham. When I taste good so robust. Bring out the ham. It's then I just feel it's Christmas. Bring out the ham. Neighbor, oi, 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 bring out the ham. Neighbor, ay, 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 bring out the ham. Neighbor, oi, 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 bring out the ham. Neighbor, ay, 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 ay.
And that was your Soca Parang Fever of today, courtesy Royal Castle.
Our culture, our taste.
Christmas is coming, and we're heading back to T&T for that famous Royal Castle chicken. We just love the Royal Castle family meal with those 12 pieces of tasty chicken, the 6 yummy sides, and that refreshing 2-liter soft drink. It's just perfect for a nice Christmas lime. So if you're hustling and bustling like me, or if you just want some great tasting food, pick up the Royal Castle family meal. Happy holidays from Royal Castle. Ho, 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 ho.
If all you feel my head real hard, don't try that. I'm getting it good. All right, so Trinidad and Tobago on the World by extension, we are back. Who's have a lacquerie for me?
I don't know really a lacquerie, you know. But I will say this much. When you now meet somebody, it kind of hard to read them at the first instance. So you tell yourself, you know, as time go along, you will see certain things. But there are some people that will hide these things.
And for years, you know.
Yeah, they will hide these traits. You wouldn't have a clue what is going on.
And not only they live double life and hide it for years, and you don't know.
And you don't have a clue because some of them so good at it. And mind you, man and woman, you would not believe as you see you do so and you say, I do.
The bacchanal does start.
I when it start.
And listen, you know, we watch movies and see these things going on. Where, well, it are plenty of we women that do that. I ain't backing out of that and saying it's not truth. They see a man looking like he have some dollars, well, are taking him for that. Yeah, the I-line it. I know it have women that do that. That is not no lie. And I tell all the eyes talk the truth. But it has some men, they don't intend to look for no work. Nowhere. They're looking for the woman who have. And she loves so much in studying that he just milking the cow.
Yeah.
Eh? But the $75,000, I'm confused. Divide that by 5. Caller, good morning.
Blessed morning to you.
Good morning, my darling. How are you?
Well, God is the boss.
Of course he is.
Right. So we're not here.
Yeah.
I want to know what's going on with Stink Mouth Jew. He case calling today?
Oh, God. You calling people name. You put me in trouble, you know.
Sorry about that.
The views of the callers is not the views of Bruce and Sharon Felix. These people hunting me down. You see, they're paying people to cuss me Aisha and Google, you know.
Yes.
Right, so
I have the clip. I have the clip.
Yeah, they're paying people to do that, but I like duck. Water does run off my back. Me, I try to take on people.
Mr. Watson, it's alleged that he has to go to court today. You know when the Prime Minister putting his nose on him out, I wonder where he was putting.
Good morning, sir.
Doctor as usual says.
Have a good morning.
Have a good full day. You think they're easy? All of them is the same thing.
Oh, God. All right. The phone breaking up.
So, Sean, if I divide 75 by 5 again, 15.
15,000 for one.
Yeah. So how much is that? The insurance.
But that was a special.
Probably.
Because I hear about 25, 35. I even hear about 55 for one. But now I hear in 75 for 5.
Okay.
I wonder if that was...
If you do more, I guess you pay less.
I wonder if that was some of the bills you was owing, Bruce.
Well, probably, you never to know.
Okay. Maybe you take a pay later plan service. All you do, well, yes. Callers, that is not Andrew. That is my Sawa boy caller. Tyrone. I Sawa man. Call us up, guys, on 3420081 and Bruce.
And the 4665391.
I so feel at home a bold face, and I just take over the whole thing just so. And I tell people, don't bother with me, you know. Don't take me in no harsh way, you know. I just don't know. And anyhow, let me say good morning to the new, vibrant, ready-to-go executive of St. Joseph constituency. We had an excellent conference on Saturday. Yes, Bruce? Bruce was our DJ. I don't leave him out.
It was fun.
Let me thank, Miss Carol turned a room into a castle. Trinidad and Tobago. Boy! Ooh! And let me thank the principal of Mount Hope Junior Sec or Senior Sec or however. Secondary. Thank you, Miss. I'll call you today. To all the members of the executive, headed by our new chairman, Mr. Douglas Williams. And boy, we caught Jonule Williams off guard. She get it. She didn't believe it. Caller, good morning. It's okay, like Mount St. George.
Auntie Cheryl, morning.
Good.
Mount St. George?
Yes, Mount St. George. You're still on?
No, I have to talk to Mr. Iwer George because that radio station was on all night last night. Uncle Busi was there this morning. I just didn't get in the call. But right after 7 o'clock, like the scramble the station, all we get is a humming song on the station. Last week, while Uncle Dominic was there, we got 1 or 2 bits of it. But I am going to call Mr. Iwer George and pen a letter to him about it because something is going on funny in this Tobago space. Right? But let me talk because on the Facebook, let me see what I have to say. Let me talk about the Tobago issue. This man, Shady, who is the contractor that say that we Negroes can't understand English. Sister Jenny spoken
yes,
the Uncle Dominic program yesterday, and I said it before, but she said it so nicely yesterday. Mr. Shady, let me tell you something. You all feel that you're all alone that educated. You say Negro can't understand English, but you come to change it to say Newsday.
Yeah.
And same thing I said. It starts with N, but Negroes finish with O, Newsday finish with Y. Completely something different. So, but you feel that we are so stupid as Negroes, so we don't know when you say Negro from Newsday. And if you think that Tobagonians are so stupid, we have really, really intelligent people in Tobago. Mr. Robinson, who was Prime Minister and then became President, he was even the chairman of the House of Assembly 15 years before it became the Chief Secretary, they start calling it. Right? We have Dr. Rowley, who is our Prime Minister, a well-learned man, and many, many, many other people that will learn people here in this country. So come on, Mr. Chedi, and say about your family traumatized. When you all talk all the rubbish, or you feel that people have to take it and they will not bring it up for you to think. I hope they take that contract from me. Honestly, I hope so. But let me move on to a further thing. I hear Mr. Central, you yesterday, I wanted to get in the program to say that Dr. Rowley should go down in the Guinness Book of Records for getting COVID the most in anybody in the world. But Central, let me tell you something. The Guinness Book of Records, a Prime Minister, and you know, the show come before me that the only one in Trinidad and Tobago from Dr. Eric Williams that built a heliport in the yard and they built something in the savannah with the helicopter. They had to prepare something, I say so, for the helicopter to land in the savannah and then they drive her to the diplomatic center. Right? That should be a Guinness Book of Records. Also, is the one who must be consumed the most alcohol in the whole world as a leader of government. You understand? Because they leave 500,000 of it in the diplomatic center. So come on, Central. Why those not in the Guinness Book of Records? Boy, look, all not provoke me, you know. And right, I want all of you all who just contradict Uncle Dominic on a Sunday. He give all your open invitation to challenge him openly on the radio, bring your facts and he bring his, and prove it. He's not afraid of doing that. And you all don't challenge him. Why you all doesn't challenge Professor Chan Snyder?
They cannot challenge them.
And they cannot challenge Professor Chan Snyder.
Oh, no.
When he comes with what his information, nobody, not even the opposition leader, don't challenge none of them. Not even with the only talk rubbish. That is what you all have to do. Mr. Griffith, you give this man must have about 3 gun license during your period, and you they talking.
Oh God,
so
wait.
That,
Hold on. How you so sure it is in his tenure he get it 3 guns?
Well, it was on the Facebook up to yesterday, the years that he got some of these gun license.
Oh God, send it for me, please now.
And Sharon, I will go back and see if I find it. No, it was there yesterday. How many times he got 1 gun, then he get one in 2018, then 19, then 20, and all these things. While this man was the commissioner of police, this man get about 3 of the gun license. Not me say so, it was on the Facebook.
Oh God.
Yeah. And this man there beating up the gum and talking rubbish. I try and get it and send it to you. So shut up. And let me tell you, I want to say this to Tobago people. Campaigning for the PNM here in Tobago. We have internal election coming, and we have a list of the people who we want to vote for. The Prime Minister, Dr. Keith Rowley, is at number 1 as the political leader, and we go on and on. I called it out yesterday, but I don't have the list in front of me now, and I don't want to take too much time. But I'll do it on the next program again in the week. I'll keep calling it out until we have election. I want you all to come out and vote resoundingly for the PNM candidates that have been selected. They have a thing going on in Trinidad saying that they're not supporting Dr. Rowley here. Utter nonsense. Rubbish. That is just false talk. It's somebody who's trying to distract somebody with this foolishness. But Auntie Cheryl and Uncle Bruce, you go back home and I didn't see you a second time. I will give you a cocktail and see you. I'm coming to that for you. But I know you had a busy schedule and whatever. Right? It was good seeing you, Auntie Sharo. I was so happy seeing you. Yes, Uncle Brucey, you and Uncle Dominic is the ones I have to see now. Right? So
All
you want
right.
to be blessed, and let me give somebody else another chance to shout out. Yes.
All right. Thank you very much. Caller, good morning.
Morning, Sean.
Morning.
Morning, Bruce.
Morning, morning.
Morning to Senator, to the good morning to the caller of 91.9. Caller from here again. I just want to say something. I'm not smart. I didn't check myself to be that smart, but I want to say something. I want to ask a question. When Guy Joseph went on his holiday, what is his reason for running back so fast when they was investigating the lady who was the person who was part of the gun business, giving out of the guns and license and stuff like that? Why you killing? If you have nothing to hide and you're so pretty clean and you just, why did you return so fast? You cut your trip to come back here, right? So I don't know, and then plus you don't want certain things come out because you're looking to bring your lawyer. Sometimes you start to bring lawyer kind of thing. You looking guilty yourself. You say nobody tell you you're guilty, but you, how you operating, you making people believe that you're guilty. And I want to say something, Commissioner. The UNC, as you say, have no moral authority to talk people. No experience in that and Tobago, where it concerns money, right? And plus corruption. Because at the end of the day, people like Munilan should never even try to do. Because he was found going to pay bills for gangsters. So he can't talk about crime, right? Then money that's spent under his ministry, he had a vehicle rented for $24,000 a month, right? And that is the kind of thing. And these people want to come to tell you that they so love Senegal, so they go and love people. I just tell everybody where I are wrong. Don't even mention nothing about the UNC to meet me to say about in governance. Because at the end of the day, when you check the record is totally bad. Because Ms. Bishop cannot give account when Dr. Oli had the thing, $29 billion. Remember that, Ms. Sharon? Mm-hmm. When they asked her about it, she said that's how she built the hospital. Dr. Oli said, well, if you build the hospital, why are we paying this bill for the hospital right now? And this is simple thing for anybody to understand. If you build a hospital, the $29 billion out of the 29, we shouldn't be paying for hospital now. I mean, if you have sense. So I don't know who them feel them could fool, and these people who will be supporting them, I don't know if they, to be according to Dominic, to be an UNC brain has to be something else. This is how they just think, and they're defending them shipping it. All right, Michelle, and I want to say thank you for allowing me this contribution and listen out here. You take care, and you enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you very much. Caller, good morning.
Sharon, could I say something else different from what your topic is this morning?
Go ahead.
I want to observe about the weekend. The weekend I observed some citizens, prominent people who we look up to. And concerning the crime in Trinidad, they were speaking out about it. But what I'm saying, the way how they're talking is like a broad brush for the government. But when somebody first called the Prime Minister, he's a Oreo, none of them came out to say to stop it. And it developed in such a way that they call him black and blank. And next thing you know, that they swear if to say they don't get through with the election, blood will flow the street. And that is what is taking place now. Nobody came out with these prominent people who we look up to say, no, you're wrong, don't say these things. The next thing you know, they're walking behind a coffin. Nothing was said. They call the president and make remarks and all these things. Nothing was said at all about it. And then now everybody wants to look as if it's the government did this and that and the people. These people who are committing crimes, they are in a house, they're in a home, and nobody is questioning us how we do with what we do with our children. None of them. The next thing last night I observed on the television there, one woman, she took about 5 minutes to talk about move the school from Rose Hill. When you move the school, where the children going after school? Where are they going? And when the bills are in the parliament to prevent what is taking place now, that the bill was for that. You all say, oh, you're not supporting it. So where you coming now with what solution? You don't have any solutions to give more than you're criticizing. The government giving breakfast. The next thing they're saying, oh, they can't even buy a food. The people can't this. Everything like is the government. Well, when we make with children, then we take it and hand it over to the government and say, take care of this child. Another man, he long time here himself. He come out now to show people that are still alive. Talking in nonsense there last night. He was in there. Why they didn't do all the things that they're talking about now? Eh? All of them mouth shut up. Not a word they told that woman when that woman doing these things, but now they're coming up painting everybody with one brush and aiming at the government. The government giving you breakfast, lunch, and transport, and you have social assistance they're giving out. Eh? All of that they're doing. They want the government to go and ask, they talk. And next thing that does bother me, the church should do more. Across everybody's house, you find a church on the same street. None of them are sending their children in the church. But when they're ready, they want the church. How the church should know who live up the road or who down there, who across the road? Eh? Blaming everybody except our own selves. They come from a household, nobody blaming parents. Parents are to train their children and prevent what you see is taking place here now. Government can't do it. When they were passing bills, they didn't support it, so it's gone late now. Okay then. I'll get it out my chest. Bye.
Oh, God, when they get Miss Crosby vexed. She said, get it off my chest. Caller, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Still it? And good morning, Mr. Tobago, Bruce.
Mr. Fireman, good morning, sir.
Well, I'm glad you enjoy yourself, man, and it's glad to hear your voice again.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, so, well, I hope I will get some time to go to Tobago just like you and enjoy myself. I know you, just like me, a family man, boom, 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 boom. But all I want to say is that I listened to everything this morning, right? And I was going through some kind of thing, and I get to find out how the UNC, I am telling you, how they think. And I'm talking about, like, we call it Central and all of these people and Brooklyn, where the man outside, you know.
Mm-hmm. Leave it there?
Leave it there, and the fella who says he's a professor.
Oh, God, let's talk about good thing now.
Yeah, because all I say, when I look into the thing, you know your brain has two sides, right?
Not everybody don't have it.
Right. So what I'm saying about them, how they think, is the left side of their brain, there is nothing right. And the right side of their brain, there is nothing left. And that's how they does things. So that is how they does get on the way they get on. Mr. Munilal, I still want you to tell me how you get your doctorate. Thanks.
Thank you very much.
Very much.
Want to just ask some questions, boy. What? Caller, good morning.
Good morning, Sharon, Bruce.
Morning, Roberto. Let me tell you, before you start, you have a minute.
Oh, God, it's all right. We go try and see how fast we do that.
Yes.
Everyone, firstly, I want to just offer support to the people and them in St. Lucia. You know, for all the flooding. Strangely enough, we ain't hearing nobody saying for the Prime Minister there to be resigning. And I don't know if it is Dr. Rowley is Prime Minister across there. He didn't clean no drain across there. Now, Sarah, I know it's a different thing, but I just want to find out if the people and them who are saying that they are farmers think that everybody in Trinidad is stupid because you're asking the government to give you money for the crops lost, but then you're saying that you're going and raise the price of the crops. And all they done, don't pay no tax. This what it is going on in this country. We people just stupid. We just don't give away money.
You have to find out if it really had crops there.
You're getting money three ways. Because you're raising the price, you understand, and you're asking the government intervention, and you're asking for subsidy. So what is that? What is that? And we have to pay everything and all they don't get back already? Come on, man. People are there, open their eye, wake up, see what time it is. Sharon, have a nice day.
Thank you very much. Well, guys, we have to go to the ads. The countdown is on. We're on 50 coming down 49 seconds. When we come back in the 8 o'clock hour, we will continue our discussions. Do not shift your dial. And we have an interview today. Oh yes, I forgot it. So Trinidad and Tobago, do not shift your dial.
Dr. Livette. Join him right here on your radio every Friday afternoon from 5:05 p.m. to 5:35 p.m. for your dose of the health and wellness in a program that is sure to change your life. Popular for promoting Livette rather than diet, Dr. Livette has transformed a number of lives nationwide and is now live on the Street 919 FM every Friday from 5:05 p.m. Tune in and also learn about the U-Juice to build your immunities and promote overall great health. Dr. Livette on the Street 919 FM this and every Friday from 5:05 p.m. to 5:35 p.m. It's time that you live.
The Street, 919 FM. The only radio station bringing perfect balance between entertainment and talk. Updating you with current affairs and social issues.
So what, we should just sit down and take the foolishness that's being meted out because of you feel that all you're real bad?
Right? Unlike his situation that I don't even want to go back and bring up and highlight.
You don't have a good record where that is concerned?
Having you in the loop with trends and entertainment. Providing music that lives on.
Darling, I feel the disco.
And spiritual food for the body, mind, and soul. The Street, 919 FM.
You've got bills to pay, and so do we. Let's go pay some bills on the Street 919 FM.
91.9 is counting down 91 days of Christmas. Yes, 91 days of Christmas. It's karaoke, prizes to be won, giveaways. It's the 91 days of Christmas on the Street, 919 FM.
I could sing a good serenade. Oh, it's Christmas.
Want to furnish your home in style? Stylish Furniture makes this possible. Shop using our affordable layaway options to purchase any of our modern sectionals, dining, living room, or bedroom sets, and receive a dinner voucher for 2 at Ateliers Restaurant and Lounge. For further information, contact us at 652-2542, 652-2688, and 790-1202. You can also visit any of our branches located at 101 Crackness Village, Princestown, and 51 Rushwood Street in San Fernando. Stylish Furniture for the style in you.
The steel pan, the only musical instrument invented in the 20th century, is a reflection of the perseverance and innovativeness of the people of Trinidad and Tobago, which have always been central to our development as a nation. And the steel pan story epitomizes this. carved out of life and struggle and determination, rising out of the spirit of the African drum. The steel pan stands today as evidence of innovativeness, creativity, and passion for life integral to the people of Trinidad and Tobago. My name is Kwesi Paul. Join me each and every Sunday from 9 p.m. to 12 midnight on the street, 91.9 FM.
Hi, Trinidad and Tobago. This is yours truly, Pastor Charles, streaming live from Port of Spain, Trinidad, Marival Road, 91.9. Our services start from, 12 midnight to 5 a.m. in the morning from the first, the second, and last Wednesday of the month. We are going to have a T-R-M-E time in the presence of God. We will be praying, praise God, for our nation. We'll be praying for families. We'll be praying for those that are sick and those that are in need. Tune in to the best station, 91.9 FM, Street Live, Port of Spain, Marival.
Turn your lights down low and listen to the Master's radio. Get in touch with God. Turn your radio on.
You are invited to join Pastors Morris and Agnes Johnson of the Church of the Firstborn Assembly Miracle Center, located at number 399 Eastern Main Road, Waiko in Sangre Grande, for the Old Time Gospel Hour Family Radio Ministry every Sunday from 1 p.m. to 6 p.m., to the Children's Hour Worship Ministry of the Word and the Family Forum every Tuesday from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m., The Law and You, and every Friday evening from 9 p.m. to 5 a.m. All Night Prayer Live, designed with you in mind. This program deals with today's issues from a biblical perspective. You will also be given the opportunity to call in and interact with us. Micah 6:8 says, He hath showed thee, O man, what is good, and what doeth the Lord require of thee, but to do justly and to love mercy and walk humbly with thy God. Your financial support through the First Citizens Bank will be greatly appreciated. Account number 795222. For further information, call 753-1113 or email us at church668hope@gmail.com.
Looking for a safe and relaxed professional massage therapist and nutritionist? Look no further. Nature's Touch with Empress Judy and Associates offers a natural approach to better health. Treat yourself to a professional massage therapy and nutrition advice in a safe and relaxed atmosphere. Rejuvenate your body, mind, and soul at Nature's Touch Therapy. For an appointment, please call or WhatsApp 1-868-398-8282. or visit our Facebook page. Remember, your health is our responsibility at Nature's Touch.
Share the live. Share the live. The Street 919 FM on Facebook and Instagram. Share the live. Iowa George on Instagram. Share the live. Iowa TV and Street TV on YouTube. Share the live. The Street 919 FM.
Yo, this is your boy Ziggy Rankin, and right now you're listening to the Titans of Democracy. You don't know. Real talk. Yo, this is your boy Ziggy Rankin, and right now you're listening to the Titans of Democracy. You don't know. Real talk.
All right, so Trinidad and Tobago, we are back. Remember, today is the 11th of November, 2022, and it's 8:04 a.m. Remember, we tell you we have a guest in studio today, but I'll allow him to introduce himself. So let me say good morning.
Good morning. 91.9 Trinidad and Tobago. It's a boy taller than the man. How you doing?
He say he's taller than. How you get a name taller than? What does he mean a taller than?
Yeah, well, it's actually a wordplay kind of thing. You know, a lot of people I meet, I'm taller than. You know,
oh, you're taller than. Oh,
I might
okay.
be a,
okay.
You know, I might be a taller than.
You're taller
than
me.
is.
You're taller than me.
Yeah, yeah. So it's a wordplay. You know, one of my friends that actually passed a few years ago gave me that name, so I stuck with it.
Okay, great. So what you doing here today? But before that, give me some of your hits now.
Yeah, well, most recently, one called Sucker Bag on the Dirty Rhythm, produced by Boogie Ranks.
I hope that is one of the tunes that is. I wonder if that one of the tunes that is here in my ears whole day, boy. Eh?
I feel so.
I feel so, you know. And what's the other one?
Yeah, and a new one called Peace of Walk. It's actually a brand new one on the Vitamin D Rhythm, featuring myself, Lyrical, Jadel, Dev, Malik. Yeah.
All right. So Trinidad and Tobago, you know the young people, how they just do the thing. I want to hear today, let me hear what is this sucker bag. I'm very interested in this sucker bag. But tell people, where you from?
Yeah, I'm from Trinidad, but I live in Brooklyn, New York.
Oh, okay. But what part of Trinidad?
Sanigani, the east side.
Okay.
Yeah. But that laugh is about it.
Nothing, boy. That's a personal laugh.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. So, you ready to bust the tune? I want to hear where's this sucker bag real bad. Eh? You sure? Let me hear this sucker bag, eh?
Yo, this is your boy Ziggy Rankin, and right now you're listening to the Titans of Democracy. You don't know. Real talk.
New gen thing. You're ransom. Nyla with she friend and them they showing y'all how to wine. And so see she bend over and holding it from behind. She tell me she like it right there. She make up she mind. This girl she not a no party thing. She just want to go online. I tell she bring the sucker back. Bring the sucker back. I tell she bring the sucker back. So long she did want it. Bring the sucker back. I tell she.
Pull it.
Trinidad and Tobago.
You're ransom.
You know, I say that in my ears every day. So I didn't know it had a name, sucker bag. Right? My son into music. Oh God, every day just kill me with this set of bong bong bidding on the roof shaking. So now I know it's sucker bag is the name of it.
She just want this, you know. Yeah.
Trinidad and Tobago, the young people thing.
So long she did want it. Bring the sucker back. I tell she bring the sucker back.
So what make you sing this sucker bag tune? Let me hear. What inspired you to sing this sucker bag tune?
Well, honestly, when I hear the rhythm, right, it just had a certain bounce. It's like I didn't really want to be too serious or too thick on the beat. So I say, you know what, let me just free up a little bit and kind of take it back to childhood memories in a kind of way and use it in a kind of double entendre kind of thing. So that is where that come from. It just, as I hear the beat, I just start to hum that one time.
Nice.
And say, yeah, let me go down the road.
You tell me on your backside.
All right, so Trinidad and Tobago.
Bring this
taller than.
Bring the sucker bag.
Sucker bag.
Bring the sucker bag. Where go ahead? So long she did want it. Bring the sucker bag. I tell she bring the sucker bag. Bring the sucker bag. So long she did want it. Took in the next side. She want.
All right, so Trinidad and Tobago, that sucker bag. I want to hear Peace of Work. Let me hear Peace of Work. Carnival is when? February? What I have to go and work out? Eh? Boy, all in how long I ain't going to take a little line. Saturday I drink a little bit of Hennessy and get drunk. A little bit of Hennessy, you know. Huh? A little bit of Hennessy with some, what it is, LLB? Boy, and This one, them laughing at me, but I had to talk all kind of thing. My mouth uncontrollable, my tongue going so, and fighting to pull back so. Boy, let me go and work out.
Okay, let's see. She was walking on she ears off.
Hey, Trinidad and Tobago, taller than. Peace a Walk. So tell me about Peace a Walk.
Peace a Walk is my latest release. That is also produced by Boogie Ranks, the same person that made the Dirty Rhythm.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, Peace a Walk was one of those songs where it came together in the studio quick like that. I actually had another song on the rhythm, and when I came in the studio, one of my close friends, Peter Wildfire, big up Wildfire, new gen thing, he was like, boy, I didn't feel like it. So, I respected the honesty, and I say, well, let me create again one time.
Mm-hmm.
And I started to hum that. Plenty of my tunes I saw with with a hum. And I started to hum, and then I add the lyrics to it.
Nice.
So, that's how the Peace of Work come about.
All right. So, Trinidad and Tobago and by the world by extension listening, let's hear Peace of Work. Remember, this is Taller Than, eh? Taller Than.
Hey boys, where's the fire? Fire! Y'all I want to bang. A little piece of walk. A little piece of walk. A little piece of walk. Give me what you have. A little piece of walk. A little piece of walk. A little piece of walk. I come inside the party and my waistline looking for woman. Look on the bumper, then she look back and tell me she feeling it. If you see waist when she pelting back and wine on the tall man, the bumper do make mistake. She want to wine up with all she friends. She feel like the men and cause problem. In the party like every weekend. Drink some drink and money start spend. From 1 to 10. Girl, try your best.
All right, so Trinidad and Tobago. Peace a Walk. I like this one. You could see me for carnival behind a truck. Tripping down the road, whining to this. Eh? You could see me? I like this. All right, so Trinidad and Tobago are going to open the lines to take a few calls. Tell me what you think about Peace of Walk. Sucker bag. And let me get taller than some Trinidad love. 3420081 4665391. Call me up. Caller, good morning.
Good morning, Sharon.
Good morning, 1285. How are you today?
Good morning, Trinidad.
I know you want to tell me everything, eh? And you want everybody here, but if I'm by the radio now. You're making the thing hurt, miss. You like the soccer bag?
Big up you.
1285? 1285?
Good morning to all the titles, all, because I won the soccer bag.
But what is this? Guys, call me up.
Come inside the party and my waistline looking for woman. I look on the bumper, then she look back and tell me she feeling it. If you see waist when she pelting back and wine on the tall.
Caller, good morning.
Good morning, Sharon and Bruce Wayne.
Morning.
And how are you all today?
Y'all are fine.
Okay, darling. I want to big up the soccer bag.
Oh, what happened to these women this morning?
Big up.
How I'm bigging up the soccer bag. I used to sell that to send my children to school.
Oh, nice.
I used to make peanut, soursop,
and
coconut.
So you're loving
it. And then I
it.
used to make the Kool-Aid one too.
Right.
I used to sell that for $2 and $3. You hear why I'm telling all it today? So I bigging up that soccer bag.
So you're loving it.
Right.
All
so tell Bruce Wayne, if he having any
CD with that soccer bag.
What is this I hear here this morning?
I would like to purchase one, please.
The soccer bag. You want the soccer bag to make sure it's on the rhythm.
Yes. And you can put any other thing on it.
All right. Okay, Saltfish Auntie.
Yes. So
All
I will
right.
call him back.
Love you.
On it, darling. Yes, love you. I miss you, you know. I don't understand this stuff, minister. Yes, boy.
Listen, no, let me call you lover. Bye, yourself. Not yet, Teddy, not yet. May call you lover on your phone. Not yet. Rowley Jr., good morning.
Good morning, Sharon. Morning to Bruce.
How you going? How you low so?
With the soccer bag stuff.
You like the soccer bag too, Rowley Jr.?
It's very nice. The rhythm really, really nice, you know. And Sharon, you know, when I hear these things, I mean, it brings me more alive to the fact that we have so much talent here as to why we kill each other. This is the thing I always wonder. You know, the brother in the station there in the natural way he speaks, and that transcends into the talent that I'm hearing. So I always wonder why out there we have so much violence when we have so much alternative.
I'm telling you, boy. Before they put on the gun and pick up a pen and paper and write some lyrics.
Yeah, or even listen to soccer bag and tell like you lady before. So, you know, let me pick up the music, and, you know, it's good to hear. It's a change for the morning program, and, hey, brother, all the best with your rendition. Take care. All the best.
Thank you very much. You will get through here this morning. Trust me. Caller, morning.
Morning, Goose. Hey, Goose. Everybody want the soccer bag, boy.
Manu, if you didn't call here today to talk about that soccer bag, I change your name.
I know. We used to make that too. And everybody coming for soccer bag. But some used to come by the back of my window. I want me soccer bag.
Hey, Manu. I'm gone. Have a good day.
All right.
Enjoy. Go and get your soccer bag ready. I'm gone.
You like the walk too?
Look, these callers, boy. Caller, good morning.
Good morning.
Morning. Said Marlon, what's going on?
I am all like the soccer bag. It reminds me of the Licky Ticky corner MP. Here gone.
Hey, all these people over 60, you know, all you behave all yourself, eh? So Trinidad and Tobago, look at next one calling. Let me see. Caller, morning.
Good morning, Sharon again.
Yes, fireman. You like the soccer bag too?
Yeah, but I want to know if Miss what's it, 1281?
85.
85. This is soccer BAG or BAB.
Fireman.
Yeah.
Your wife calling you to put the bacon in the oven. Go on. Caller, good morning.
Good morning. I would like you all to send a soccer bag for Central, please.
Look, all you come off the radio. Trinidad and Tobago, taller than. So taller than.
Yeah.
What we could expect from you again, because like these rhythm, how everybody mesmerized.
Yeah.
Me and all. I like this soccer bag too, and I just say what to say that bag, I like it.
Yeah, well, plenty visuals, plenty more music to come. There's a lot of content. You could follow me on Instagram, everyone, at Taller Than the Man, and keep updated with me, you know.
All right, so Trinidad and Tobago, let me take this last caller. Caller, good morning.
Good morning, Sharon.
Good morning. You want soccer bag too?
What's that? I real walking. I love my soccer bag.
Oh, yeah, easy.
Brucey, good morning. What is the artist's name?
His name is Taller Than. I say Subuki. What's his actual name? What's his Christian name?
This guy is limited, but this is a real drama.
You
Trust
like it?
me, you get through with that.
You
get through with that. Respect to you, brother.
Thank you, darling. Appreciate it.
All right, keep up the good work.
Thank you.
All right, Sharon, I love my soccer bag.
All right, Faisal.
Manu, behave.
Take care, Manu, and call you by the back door. Anyhow, Taller Than, thank you for passing through.
Thank you for having me.
Of course, don't be a stranger.
At all.
All right, so guys, have fun.
Inside the party and my waistline looking.
Oh, there's some handsome fellas, you know, if I was a little younger. If I was just a little younger, yeah. Anyhow, thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
All right, darling. All right, so Trinidad and Tobago.
She feel like the man and cause problem. In the party like every weekend. Drink some drink and money start spend.
Young and younger. All right, darling.
I don't want to lie to you.
Taller than sucker bag.
I want to beg.
Piece of walk.
A little piece of walk.
All you hold on to take out a picture. Let me get my best side.
A little piece of walk. Y'all work it for me. Y'all work it for me now. Y'all work it for me. Y'all I want to beg. A little piece of walk. A little piece of walk. A little piece of walk. Give me what you have. Inside the party and my waistline looking for woman. I look on her bumper, then she look back and tell me she feeling it. If you see waist when she pelting back and wine on the tall man, the bumper do make mistake. She want to wine up with all she friends. She feel like the men and cause problem. In the party like every weekend. Drink some drink and money start spend. From 1 to 10, girl try your best. I don't want to lie to you, you're better than the rest. So I want to beg a little piece of walk. What you have, a little piece of walk, a little piece of walk, a little piece of walk. Oh, you're about to get tempting me. Fuck up that thing right in front of me.
All you know, the thing kind of get me a little hypey there. All the time I say, see me on Carnival, I stay away. So good. I love it, I love it, I love it. 8:21 a.m. on a Monday morning. Right here on the Street 919 FM.
Try your best. I don't want to lie.
The charger? I didn't realize the charger was for that.
Nothing.
Oh, it looked like an iPhone charger.
No.
Uh-huh. Now say when my boy reach high.
No. I'm going back.
Pass me there. All right, let me see. Sorghum trees.
Yes.
Yeah, this thing I hear, but this thing squeaky, eh?
Hello.
Yes, Graham.
A blessed morning to you.
Morning.
And a special good morning to Mr. Bruce the Foreigner.
Yes, the foreigner.
Well, I love it when you enjoy yourself and all this come
on my mic.
You love it?
Yes. It's life with it, not death, because you dealing with death. They rather pop off the gun and kill people rather than enjoy life.
But you know, I always have to congratulate young people when I see them come forward.
Well,
and creativity is the key.
But this is what the PNM did
in the culture. You know that?
But since I ever know myself, the PNM care about the youth.
Yeah.
I can feel like I grew up knowing that I could go in the center and learn upholstery. At the time, you were showing electrical works, but at the time, if you was showing you are cooking and baking inside the center.
Mm-hmm.
Center was coming up now. We have multi-purpose facilities. You understand what I'm saying? So that all the education and the computer and everything should be in that, and they still have a place which that people could play some kind of sport. I see for centers right now.
Yeah.
But what I'm troubled with is the opposition still questioning this process. Interview process. I want to tell you this, sir. You may expect a resident for the fight to Tobago and do it in Tobago. Problem. So these buildings have been dilapidated for a long time. Government go. That will make a back burner at you. If they fight stuff, everything to the front burner, so open the eyes of the people and see what it really is about. So, I don't know what is wrong with the people.
All right, my darling.
want to say the opposition have nothing to offer. Just listen to what is going on. Well, thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Sovereign Trace. Yeah. I like this rhythm, you know. I think you need to get this rhythm on a morning for me, eh? Until I hear something else that I may like better, but I like this. Mr. Chance, good morning.
Good morning, my darling. I like the rhythm too, you know.
Yes,
I like
it's
it
nice.
Yes, I feel 12:85, like she likes soccer bag. Oh, Papa, she not 85, not easy, boy. But I'd rather send some of that for Munilal because I don't know what he did. I'd rather send some soccer bag for Munilal, put it in him out so he can stop talking. Right? Anyway, good morning to all the Titans. Bruce, welcome back, my boy.
Thank you,
welcome
Mr.
back.
Chance. Morning.
You know, we have a special bond now since that fish fry thing. We have a special bond. And your voice on radio, we really miss your voice on radio, and we're glad to have you back. Dominic did a good job, but we're glad to have Bruce Wayne, our own Bruce Wayne, back in Titans. And of course, my darling daughter, your voice is sounding rich again. I don't know what you did.
Much. Boy, I have to rest my throat sometimes.
Yes,
and it ain't going 100%, you know.
Yes, and when I hear the laugh, when you go up in the high tone in the laugh, I know the voice coming back. You give a little high. I say when you go up there, when you go up there in the A sharp, and it's very nice, and I like the spirit, as Rolly Jr. said. You have a nice spirit this morning, which is really great. But I want to just come back to the thing. I want to follow up on the Sugram Trace, you know.
Yeah.
You know? But when I want to ask a question, I want to ask as an ordinary citizen, how many times we have to tell the UNC that the buildings, like the PM residence, the Prime Minister's residence in Tobago, Whitehall, President House, Red House, the Red House, are state buildings.
It's not Dr. Rowley's personal building.
Only one soccer bag, only boat and airs too. They are state buildings. They don't belong to any office holder in a personal sense.
Mr. Chance, you have to remember when these people were in office, remember she did not stay in the diplomatic center. She put her sister and her nephews and them was there. Remember that.
Correct.
Good.
Yes. And as Sugam Trace said, they left many of those buildings in a state of disrepair.
Mm-hmm.
All sorts of scaffolding and all kind of things around them. They see plenty money but no class. You know, when you have a nation, these buildings represent your nation, you know. When you come to the country, like quite recently we had visitors visiting the Red House, having a function at President House. See how proud the nation felt? When the people came there and they look around all these cabinet, Caribbean prime ministers, they felt proud. So what? Dr. Muniral, you want the building in Tobago to be a tapia house with a hammock outside? Huh? Is that what you want? No. We have standards, we have class in this country, and this government intends to demonstrate that Trinidad and Tobago is a nation that is worthy of being followed by the world itself. But, you know, as a citizen, I am not too concerned about that because I don't see there's no evidence of any corruption with Dr. Oli. None whatsoever. None. Because Dr. Oli himself, as a prime minister, demonstrated that he has attended anti-corruption summits on more than one occasion. But where is your leader? Has she ever attended any anti-corruption conference? But by the way, let me ask you this question. You see, I am more concerned in something that happened when the prime minister did it. I am more concerned about the $350,000 spent in roti. You talking about the building there? I'm concerned about that. I'm concerned about the $680,000 spent by Prime Minister to carry the Prime Minister's sister on state visit. I am more concerned about the $400,000 spent by a Prime Minister to carry a pundit and his wife using on first-class travel with per diem and perks. I'm concerned about those things. And finally, I'm directing this to the media. I am more concerned about a Prime Minister who in December 2014 had a function for journalists and the allegations that those journalists got vouchers. Vouchers to leave the office with. I'm more concerned about that. 2014, on the cusp of the election in 2015, giving those journalists. And that's why I question a lot of the things written by those journalists, I wonder if they have a long memory like elephants. They remember some of those allegations with respect to gifts given to journalists. I'll leave you with that. Thank you very much for taking my call.
Hi. Caller, good morning.
Good morning, Sharon.
Good morning.
I couldn't see you right. I was saving credits. Thanks for taking my call. Bruce, welcome back, bro. Sharon, you had some real, what's not powerful in the studio. Ain't you in the studio?
No.
Yes.
No, I in the studio.
You home?
No, I in the studio.
Yeah, the song different. Good morning to Trinidad and Tobago. Morning to all the titles. Morning, Mr. Chance. Thank you for that. And I would also like to add that, we, how to put it, boy, development is the development of the person. And this is why I support this government, because they develop people. You understand? Corporate society should get on board and overwhelm the youths with activities so that we could diminish. Mr. Patrick Manning almost succeeded,
Tell them, I want you to say that again.
With Mr. Patrick Manning.
The corporate people need to get on board
and overwhelm the youth with activities. That's what is needed. You realize the heights of Trinidad existence right now. If you can dress up and have a nice car and go as this, you realize that the heights of activities in Trinidad and Tobago in terms of what people pursue and what people want.
So true.
Because all these less and them full. But what happened, if people just bad talk white people, but you ever see how much activities they just have for youths to be involved in? We are a small nation. And if corporate society learn to give back, practice philanthropy, learn to give back to society, that is why America have a brutal tax system. Because you can't have billions upon billions. Your tax break comes when you give back to society. We don't need laws in order to put a hand on speaking to corporate society here. Support football, support basketball. There's a lot of talent. Support dancing, support talent shows. Help the country overwhelm the youth with things to do because they are very talented, very bright. And if corporate society get on board and ignore the opposition in terms of the regressive backward wave, you'll have a good society. Yes, we have to play a role, every individual, but where you could control more masses of people, throwing all your hand, man, all you're making billions in this country. You all are supported by the poorer class. We support everything. Trinidadians just buy everything in Sharon. Business people love this country. And it's time for all you, before the laws come, be proactive and support society and put some activities out there. Anything, any paintball, the next one, anything, just throw it out. Support it. Thank you, Sean, for allowing me this country. Everybody have a nice day. The soccer bag real bad, but the soccer bag. And I heard what you said, Sharon, when you interrupted and you went on. I heard what you said.
What I see.
Let me go. Let me quick while ahead. Have a nice day.
Brucey, say hi. Yeah. Caller, good morning.
Sharon, morning again.
Yes, ma'am.
You know what the man, he say if you was younger, but it's older man we taking home, you want a young girl?
Goodbye. Nah, but I like to see the young, right now I am encouraging young people to get out there and do a lot of things. And, this morning, these 3 young guys, this is dedication and they're doing the thing. Guys, it's 8:33 a.m. Caller, good morning. Hello. All right, you're gone. Caller, good morning.
Sharon Phillips.
Mammy.
I wanted to clear the air something, right? That's let me call it because 2 people just called me and they're going to show and know what I'm saying. The upcoming internal election, do Dr. Rowley have a slate?
Well, actually, I have not heard him said that he have a slate. But I know that there's a team. There are teams.
Right.
And I realize all the teams are supporting the political leader.
Right, because he giving you the clear. You understand me? All clearance.
He said everybody is open, everybody, and
right.
campaign.
So people who listen to this station this morning, because not just say the I just know. I said I know Dr. Rowley very well. And you will know that too, Sharon, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he's a political leader, right? And who want to follow. This is me. I'm talking me honest truth. Understand me? Dominique, good morning to you. I will be giving Dominique my support. You understand me?
So will I.
Yes,
I can't be sitting here with somebody and we working together and support. I'm really, really sorry. I have to give my colleague my support. I'm being honest. I can't.
I will be giving Miss Alexis my support also.
Right.
You understand me? I have my reason why, but when I'm not on the air, when I see you, I'll tell me. Is right? Okay, my darling.
All right. I have to support my very own colleague. I can't throw him under the bus, or they're mad. Nah, man. Caller, good morning.
Sharon, morning, and Bruce.
Morning.
Dominic have a next name?
His name is Dominic Romaine. No, he don't have a next name. Dominic Romaine.
So me I hearing somebody else.
Well, there are other persons going up.
Oh, so I want to know if Dominic you have a next name.
No.
I don't let Dominic down, you know. We want to let Dominic down. And the Prime Minister, have a blessed day. Bye-bye.
Thank you very much. All right, it's 8:35. Bruce, you have something for us? Hey, look, you know, long me. Village?
Good morning, Miss Smith.
Morning.
Good morning to my brother Boston.
Morning, big brother, morning.
Trinidad and Tobago and the world by extension. Respect to see you once at that moment, but he did a good job because you Oakley played field for him to sell himself, and he did that well.
Nice.
Yeah, and I and the whole of until this mover, he have my support because he have colleagues and he have my support 100%. And he said, before I go, he did a wonderful job for the past 2 weeks. So, Ms. Phillips, hello? You hear me?
Yes, go ahead, Village. Oh, gosh, go ahead, Village. Go ahead, darling. I hear you.
All right, I say, well, the whole of until this mover, he have our support. So, Ms. Phillips, all those who trying to fight down the Prime Minister, I want to give him thanks and praises for doing a wonderful job with the support and the scientists and them that we all are alive today. Have a blessed one.
Thank you so kindly. Thank you kindly. Bruce, you're not going to do the thing again. Caller, good morning. Oh, God, I said, I learned the thing. Now I get the thing. I hang on the thing. It's feeling nice. I want to move on. Yes, caller.
Good morning. Good
morning, bad terrier. He leave a cape on the plane.
That lady is back. But you know something, Madam Morning? I heard my mate a while ago. Conversation this morning is apparently we defending some people from arming themselves this morning. But there's a group of people using that incident on Friday to say that we are the defending people from defending themselves because we telling them they can't get guns. And a man said, my daughter, when she look up long time, she used to kill all the mosquitoes. So if you kill all the mosquitoes, they can't breed no more. They get no more. You understand what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
They tell them that is a racist statement, they will say no. So,
but Bataria, what one man want with 5 FUL?
Well, I don't know.
You didn't tell me 2, you know. You didn't say a shotgun and something else, you know. You have 5. And I read somewhere I was reading, I see a Glock pistol.
But Dan, he's not the only man. We held a man some time ago with 15. And I said to them this morning, because I have a man who was working on that Gary Griffith and trying to make this thing sound that, you know, there are people who uses that as, how to put it, as sports. Because I had to call them to tell them, I said, besides that incident on Friday, I had a man in a Mercedes Benz at the police hole. And the police went home by he, had enough evidence on the trunk of the car to go home by he, had enough evidence when they done to create a search warrant to search an next man's house. And these were all firearm users licensed. They were not, normal, they have a license that permit to own a firearm. And a man who have a firearm user's license, that means he ain't own none of them, all them things he had. And he converting guns. I don't know if he was selling it. That was my next question, but hear this. Hear this argument. Ask yourself, the people who calling for guns to defend themselves, how much of them has been killed or kidnapped within the last year? Compare the bad boys killing bad boys. You understand that question? How much of the people who are asking for guns to defend themselves has been murdered and kidnapped compared to when Ramesh Lawrence Maharaj and Dolce was locked up? Compared to bandits in my community, blacks killing blacks for turf. So who really need to defend themselves? I need to defend myself if I live in a community like where the school is, compared to a man who living across the Caroni Bridge. Not so?
True.
I don't know who will wake up soon. I'm going to enjoy it. Good, thanks for being back, my brother.
Yeah, man.
Enjoy.
Thank you very much. Let me take this opportunity to send condolences to Maria Lyons and her entire family. Her brother passed away. Sorry to hear. Accept our condolences here from the Street 919 FM and, of course, Titans of Democracy. Caller, good morning. And after that, Bruce, you can go ahead. Caller, good morning.
Merry Christmas, Mr. Felix.
Hey, the medicine man himself.
You're sounding like the bright and shining star in the sky right now. Thank you, Mr. Chance, for the compliment. I saying like you. Like she find a new diamond.
I wish.
In the voice.
I wish.
Sister Jenny. Mother Tarampuna morning. Uncle Bruce Wayne.
What?
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, my brother.
You bring back any ham, boy?
No, boy.
Oh, gosh.
Bring back for the ham.
All right. All right. I
Hey,
take that.
that ham a two-leg walking, eh?
Say what? Once he do like the guy the other day, I quite comfortable.
All right, I hear you, brother.
It's auntie morning, lover morning. Mr. Felix.
Yes?
This is serious business because I hear you talking this morning. And yesterday I watching the television and watching the Caribbean news. In Jamaica, Mr. and Felix, they give people 2 weeks to bring in the guns and ammunition, Mr. and Felix.
Yes, somebody sent that to me. I saw that.
Mr. and Felix, after that 2 weeks, it's 25 to life.
Good.
Here, Mr. and Felix, anyone get caught after that 2 weeks, it's 25 to life. And I think it's Bermuda or some one of them countries. Somebody could correct me. But it's Bermuda or some one of them other Caribbean countries, Mr. and Felix. You know what they're saying? If you do the crime, you could do the time. Put up the rope and hang people. You hear, Mr. and Felix? And we have our people here playing with people's life, Mr. and Felix. Miss Crosby morning. Because Mr. and Felix are saying it, and Miss Crosby said this morning. A leader who could tell you if they didn't win, it could be blood in the street, Mr. and Felix. Where is the investigators to investigate this woman with the words? She's saying, Mr. and Felix, and many of them, you hear? This is with the media we need in Trinidad and Tobago to investigate these people with things they keep on saying. And we ain't getting that. That's why we have this kind of crime rate in Trinidad and Tobago, Mr. and Felix and Mr. Bruce Wayne. If I'm not supporting anything in the parliament, we're sending, what message you're sending to the citizens of Trinidad and Tobago? If blood will flow in the streets in Trinidad and Tobago, what message? Who the hell care, Ms. Sharon Felix? What is the message? And we have a law association here talking about a crap to the citizens. Look, Mr. Alexander saying, a man could hide a bag of weed, Ms. Sharon Felix, but he's not hiding his guns. You hear me, Sharon Felix? And this is what we have to deal with in Trinidad and Tobago. And these bag of crap calling into ball about UNC and this and UNC and that. Man, we're in a serious crisis with Sharon Felix, but we know the reason why. Ms. Sharon Felix and Mr. Buswe, it don't take much time. Have a blessed day. And you for me, please, and keep that voice golden, eh?
I hear you.
So peace and blessings, Mr. Bruce. Marginating the hammer, nobody. So they have a safe and blessed one. Thank you kindly.
All right. The hammer wearing no socks. Call. What you laughing at, Ronnie?
I like your brother. But you know, the message is clear, Sharon. You know, me too, had concerns about the decency in office of the media and day, where everything is almost like you want to buy them to speak with you.
Mm-hmm.
There's no, Sharon and Bruce, and Brucey, welcome back big time. You can't dissolve the chemistry that you all have, and the Dominican side, listen, is what's worthy for us out here. It's a thing I'm hearing Mr. Munilal talking this morning about escalation of price with the Prime Minister and President. I want to tell people, when you see international lending agencies look at your country and they're willing to lend you money, it's because the corruption index is very low. I want Munilal to know that, unlike when they were in office. So no matter what I put out there with this kind of heightened bravado, and we want to know if it's this and trying to push this sort of corruption conversation that's not coming off the ground, you all should think better, because Brother Sterling just have it. And I want that message to reach the people. Governance is not always what the government can do. Government too is what the parliament can come together to do in the interest of the people. That's the big thing. And while you're sitting in the government, you're leaving an opposition there. And don't tell them, listen, when you go to the parliament, how come Jamaica trying to tell people, hey, with firearms, you're not telling, but in Trinidad, you're getting bail, even for murder, because the UNC don't do anything in the parliament? So I had to respond to them on Facebook and said, listen, sometimes the citizens are to blame. You know why? You don't think. You don't understand. And it's not being abused by thinking they're getting abused from the government, and not thinking that your abuse comes from people who are elected, 19 of them, billions of dollars. I'm repeating this. Billions of dollars every year you have to spend on each of them having a constituency office under the parliament. And what they do, they come to the parliament and tell all the 200,000 supporters no. And all the road is fixing, all they need this, all they falling for crime. And that's my problem with them. Sharon, I don't take Gary Griffith serious. One of the main things for me, when you take up a government position in the security circle, you go and you swear underwater about secrecy. When I say Gary Griffith, that's the maturity that you maintain. Even if I work in Kamala Prasad, I'm a security man, and she falls, I am not good as a security man. I can't go and tell the media that. If the Prime Minister falls, I can't tell the media that. That's the maturity. You leave office, and you out there just doing things like a madman. That's why it's important that behaviors, and I want to tell you another big this, don't feel that you could disrespect people and keep your job. You cannot do that. You cannot do that. And I want to tell people in 2019, 500 and something murders didn't pass us. So don't make Gary Griffith feel as though he's a pedestal. Nobody in this country should have carried firearms, and the best you can do is kill your wife. Don't tell me that. Don't tell me that at all. So, Sharon Bruce, thank you very much. I'm concerned about crime, but from two perspectives. That the police do what they have to do, and the parliament comprising 41 people, opposition and government. And if 23 people saying yes, or 22 people saying yes, and 19 saying no, pay attention to the 19.
Thank you very much.
But Rowley
All the best,
Jr.,
Sharon.
before you go, listen to this. Former Commissioner of Police Gary Griffith says he had implemented a system where the owners of firearm users' license would have their firearms confiscated if a report of domestic violence was made against them. But if a man have 5 guns,
you give up one license.
He'll get 1 license and you keep the next 4.
Listen,
why one man must have 5 FUL license?
Sharon, Gary Griffith overdid it. He overdo it. And my thing is, there are people out there needing 1.
I'm telling you, like me who need 1.
And then it has been approved. Gary Griffith, I am telling people, I started supporting Gary Griffith, and even before,
me too.
But everybody supported on the station that he was going along with, and then we also, on every program, tell Gary, take it down now, boy. Take it down. Nicole, talk to him now. Talk to him. Let him talk for where he is now. Thanks a lot. All the best, Sharon and Bruce.
Thank you very much. All right, guys. So here what? We running out of time. But we have plenty more to say. It's 8:50 a.m. Here now. Oh, how the time fly when I'm having fun. Huh? Hey, don't try that yet for me this morning. Stay calm. Behave yourself. I'm going to speak. I am going to speak over you. I am speaking over you today. Trinidad and Tobago don't listen to Bruce at all. It really is a pleasure, Anyhow, guys, remember Christmas coming. And you know how we do it on the Titans. We're getting ready for any help and support for us to do a couple of hampers to give to the needy people. Because there are persons who are really in need, yeah? But again, I want to continue to thank all of the persons who came out on Saturday. We really had a nice time. I want to really thank my member of parliament. He is a gem. Oh gosh, and to Senator Renuka Sagaram Singh Sukalal. Girl, I love you, you know that. And to my partner, Stuart Young. Here now, I'm my next chairman, I'm telling you. I'm a partner. He just get in trouble when I
yes, I got
and I see he just keep my seat for me. I get in trouble because when I go and sit down there, he just be telling me I laugh out sometimes. Oh, I forget. Then when I look at the head table watching us, I'm not coming back here. But I end up back right there. So let me say to Stuart Young, do your thing, young blood. And of course, we're getting ready Thursday evening. We're heading to Mount Hope, Mount Lambert Community Center. So you'll hear from Foster Cummings, Nayan Gatsby Dolly, the entire team. But all they know me, I had to break ranks a little bit. I can't be too, I have to support my Dominic. Can't leave him alone. That's my boy. So Trinidad and Tobago, we're getting ready to leave. I'm going to make way for Google. Google back out? Right. And let me tell all you this. All you don't play, all you big and bad. When you want to play mass, don't afraid the powder. I don't know about Aisha and Google, but I know about me. I'm a child of God. And I know no weapon formed against me go prosper. And when all you want to cuss me, take it down and take it good. Because I just choose my fight. I not wasting my breath and energy and strength and time to answer no jack in the box. To answer nobody with no relevance. But if you want me to take your money and your little old car that you have, I could do that well. And as I tell Aisha and Google, it have many days for that. But don't take down your TikTok. You don't have it. Don't take it down now. You're big and bad and you like to talk. All I want to say, Bruce, stop Anyhow, stop going behind the people. Always as such as sick men, maniacs, rapists. Study that, don't study me. I shall go deal with that for herself. But as I said to her, leave that alone. Not like dog mess all over the place. Rain go fall and wash that away. Trinidad and Tobago are getting ready to leave.
Y'all work it for me. Y'all work it for me now.
Piece of work.
Y'all I want to beg. A little piece of work.
Hey.
A little piece of work. A little piece of work.
We are out of here.
Make what you have.
But according to Dane and Dominic, we are out of things to say. Eh? So talk to you on Wednesday, please God. Tomorrow is Dominic turn. Bruce is back. Happy. Gone. Ciao.
If you see waist when she fell then back and wine on the tall man. Come on, bad.
The views expressed are not necessarily the views of the management of the Street 919 FM.
You've got bills to pay, and so do we. Let's go pay some bills on the Street 919 FM. 91.9 is counting down 91 days of Christmas. Yes, 91 days of Christmas. It's karaoke, prizes to be won, giveaways. It's the 91 days of Christmas on the Street.